Okay.
Phase 1. Collect stars and weapons.
So we want player 1 to win this one, and just make sure the victory screen is updated to the correct color.
Shooter. Phase 2. Fight. Player 1 wins.
Cool, red. And we can click. Okay. And we need to update our button press. So button down now becomes, see, signals. Is it just base button? Button down, button up. Pressed. This is on button down if button press or on button. Okay. It's kind of in the button pressed. Okay, toggled. Maybe we need to listen to the toggled event as well. Blah. Signal, sorry, not event. Okay, so button.connect. This is the weird stuff that you have to do in order to support touch on. Button toggled. And we'll just do a function here to handle it. And we'll say pressed. If pressed, then we will consider this an on button down event. Else, we consider this an on button up event, right?
Phase 1. Collect stars and weapons. Fire shield. Laser. Phase 2. Fight. Player 1 wins.
Okay. Ready? Ready. Nope. Oh god, I hate these buttons. I've had to disable mouse touches in my game in order to get my multi-touch button system working, and it is making using buttons in other places hell. Okay, let's see if we are getting any of these events. Button down, and we'll put our player number in here, right? And here we'll say button up, player number, and button toggled. We'll say pressed. Maybe the debugger has something to tell us. Nope. Okay. So let's see. Come on. Button up for player 1. Oh, for fuck's sake. Button down for player 1. Button toggle true. Button down. Button up again. Button up. Button down. Okay, so what if I go over here and I disable the mouse events? Disable mouse mask. Grr. So now this isn't triggering at all. So this is relevant, should at least be triggering. Is relevant, right? No. So why are we not getting events? It's the viewport. Surely it's the viewport. Oh man. I think. GUI. No, input seems to be working. Who would have thought that a ready button would be so impossible to do? Okay. So we're getting all these is relevant. So button down. I see. So we shouldn't actually be listening to doing anything on the button up. So, in fact, wait. Hello, Vice Cooper. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How you doing? Okay. How to do a toggle button where in a scenario where we have to disable mouse input so that we can have multi-touch buttons through a split screen viewport. How on earth do we do that? Okay, so let's just print the event class. Is it get class? Get class, right? I mean, I guess if the event is not pressed, we can just toggle it. Event dot pressed equals not event. Oh, so pressed equals not pressed, right? So we just toggle it manually, right? We don't need a touch index. We don't need this check. So we're basically saying, is it a screen touch in my rectangle? Sorry, that sounds really dirty for some reason. Is it a touch in my rectangle? If it's a touch in my rectangle, but the mouse button is not going down, it's going... Maybe, yeah, let's do it on down, because on a touch, yeah, down. Then we just flip, we toggle ourselves, and we emit a button down. And then the player screen listens to button down, right? And nothing else. No. We should emit a toggled with our state. Toggled with pressed. Right? Yeah. Okay, I think that's going to work. Let's try it out on the scene first. Button down. Cool. Button toggled. So I think that'll work. Let's see.
Collect stars and weapons.
Okay, let's kill with player 1 because player 1 has the cheat codes and it makes it a lot easier to kill people when you're player 1.
Phase 2. Fight. Player 1 wins.
Cool. Now player 1 is ready. Oh, for God's sake! Is it? It's because it's not. The events aren't rotated. So we're gonna basically. We just cheat, right? We just cheat. We don't even put the event on the. We don't even put the event on the button. We put it on the whole panel because we rotate the viewport so that technically the button is down here. Let's say when we push ready, even then it doesn't work. Okay, well, that's kind of interesting though. We can copy these handlers into the panel itself and we just cheat, right? We just forget the existence. Oh, we don't need to do that, okay. We can just say on touch. God damn it. Alright, so what we do instead is we have a variable which is ready equals false, right? And we don't need to worry about this. And on input event, we can just say if not event is input screen touch and or not event.position